Hey guys, this is Jesse with the Guys 1212, and in today's video, what we're going to be talking about is earning extra money. So say you wanted that little extra boost so that way you could get that supercharger or those rims or that fuel injector that you were wanting, but you don't quite have enough money in your bank account, or maybe you just want to try a second job to to where you don't have to worry about touching your bank account. You can have a separate fund, or whatever your case might be. So today we're going to talk about a few scenarios on things that you can do. And for the first thing we're going to talk about, that is Spark, which is with Walmart. And I have been doing Spark for about a year now, and I have made money on that to put aside so that way I don't have to touch my bank account with things that I may want to buy. So for instance, my Spark fund, that goes to a branch wallet for you. See the description below for the links for to sign up for Walmart Spark, and my code down at the bottom that will help me out and help you guys out. I think it'll give you guys a little bit of a bonus for your first trip. I think don't hold that to me, but it'll that is my referral code for you guys if you want to use that, and I highly recommend it. It'll help me out, it'll help out the channel. So basically what you will do, if you haven't heard of it, you get paid so much per trip, and some of them you gotta watch out on what the trip is. So you got to make sure it's worth your time. So for instance, if you're got a Walmart order for $10 and you got to deliver like 20 miles one way, then that's not really worth your time. Especially, you just got to weed them out. But if you have any questions, definitely comment them down in the description. I'll be more than happy to talk with you guys on this. But Walmart Spark is one way to gain a lot of money in a short amount of time. So for instance, if you have if you want to do this as a part-time job or a full-time job, my cousin actually knows someone that did this as a full-time job, well, full-time, part-time, whatever you can work as a student, but this paid their bills all the way through college. They only worked weekends, and they made about, well, I say weekends, it's like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday type ordeal with them, and it was like $1,000, a week, or maybe it's every 2 weeks, but it paid their way through college. And if you had this as a part-time job like I was doing, I had my main job, and then I was using this as a part-time job just to get a little extra funds. And that way, for instance, I had to buy new brakes for a whole new set. I got drilled and slotted rotors for my Shelby. I bought new brakes for my wife's Tahoe. I got new tires, oil changes, and other miscellaneous replacement parts for the two vehicles, and amongst all other things. This is a driving job, and it will put miles on your vehicle, but not a whole lot. The whole time I sparked last year, I think I only added maybe 1,000 miles to my car. So it's not a big jump. So don't get discouraged on that. And I enjoyed doing it. But if you're not a people person, I understand. But I am a people person. And so basically there's two different types of deliveries. There's indoor or in-store, where you go and pick up the items. Those you make a lot more. There was one time I just had to go in and get a pair of swimming trunks for this person, and the delivery was 2 miles away, and I made $15 just off that one delivery. That's awesome for 2 miles. That you can't beat that. That was just an example. You get a lot more good ones, but then you get some not as good. But anyway, so that is Spark. And again, see my links in the description for my referral code, and to see if you can Spark in your area. And then there's another one that's to actually sign up. And I can highly encourage it. Or maybe, you don't even want to buy car parts. Maybe you're a collector. or maybe use it for Christmas presents or whatever you want to use it for. You can use it however you want, because it is a actual bank account through branch. So yeah, check it out. And the option number 2 is going to be Fetch. So what Fetch is it's a website that, it's an app that you download on your phone. And anytime you have a digital receipt through, say, Walmart, Amazon, or any type of digital receipt, you can link your email account to it. So I have my Gmail or my Hotmail account to it, and my Walmart.com account attached to it, and my Amazon. So it scans all those whenever I tell it to, and if it sees any digital receipt, it'll give you points. The other option is physical receipts. So you go and buy gas, you go to Walmart and buy groceries, or you go into a gas station and buy chips. It'll scan those, and sometimes you get bonuses if they have a hot item they want you to buy. For instance, I went and bought a bag of the the white cheddar popcorners. It's in the blue and black bag, and I love those. And I got it's like an 800 point bonus for just buying a bag of those. So, you get a lot of bonus points depending on what all you buy. Sometimes it's for deodorant. And you can gain those points, cash them in whenever you get to the certain point, and whatever you're looking for. I think you can do PayPal and GameStop. If I remember right, you can do both of those. And that's the ones I've used. I've cashed in the ones for GameStop, and I've purchased my son a game through GameStop. I've sent it to PayPal and used it to buy other things for PayPal. But there's many more things you can cash it in for, not just those two. So check that out. See my referral link to get a bonus on those. I think it's 1,000 or 1,500 bonus points for startup. Option number 3 is probably the second rated if we're going through Spark, Fetch, and Upside. I would say Upside is probably my number 2 favorite on here, because we all buy gas in our weekly lives. So for instance, you buy gas you open the app, and again, see my link in the description to get your 15-cent per gallon first fuel up bonus. So for instance, say in my area, it seems to only be Casey's gas stations in my area for the most part. So say you go there, you get gas, they'll change it from a weekly or a day-to-day basis. So sometimes it might be, for instance, 93 octane. That's what I run in my Shelby. So sometimes it'll be 1 cent per gallon. Sometimes, you'll go to the next week and it'll be a 20 cent per gallon. So you just sign in, you pay, you'll scan the receipt, or if you link it, it'll link it to your account, and it'll automatically upload that information. And within 48 hours, I think it is, it'll give you the so many cents per gallon. Now, don't misread that and think that if it's $5 a gallon, which it's not here, but as an example, say it's $5 a gallon and you're getting 20 cents off, it's not going to knock 20 cents off that $5 a gallon right then and there. That's Walmart Plus. They'll get 10 cents off per gallon. So don't misread that and think that you're getting it off right then and there. It's cash back. So last year I did that on and off whenever I would get gas at Casey's, and I got $100 extra last year, I think it is. And I don't do a whole lot of driving, so especially if you're one that travels, say you have a company that delivers vehicles and you're buying diesel all the time, definitely check into this. Or if you're one that drives a lot, say you deliver medicines or whatever the case may be. I live 6 to 10 miles from work, so I don't do a lot of driving, and actually not even that far from work. Maybe it's more like 4. But so yeah, it's not very difficult to do. Highly recommend it. You're already buying gas anyway, so why not, get cash back on that? Again, see my link in the description. If you have any questions also, definitely let me know. Take care, guys, and have a great day.